for scientific research. Texas Congressman Michael McCaul was one of the original sponsors of the legislation. I had the chance to speak to the congressman about what the bill could mean for Texas and his response to critics of the legislation. Thank you for being with us, Congressman.
Thanks, Josh. Thanks for having me.
So we first talked to you about this legislation when you introduced it more than 2 years ago. It's changed a bit since then. What does it do exactly?
Well, I introduced it 2 years ago after national security advisors from the prior administration told me that we have a shortage of semiconductor chips in this country. And everybody knows that if they tried to buy an automobile. But the problem is also in our most advanced national security weapons systems, we can't build those because we don't have the chips. So it's a vital national security asset. Not much has really changed in the bill since the final passage. It's gone through a lot of politics in 2 years, which is always, in my view, a bad thing. I think the original bill, for the most part, is there in terms of the grant program and the tax incentives to incentivize companies like Samsung to expand in the United States rather than go offshore, and to make these chips in the United States. This will result in trillions of dollars of investment in manufacturing jobs in the U.S., and Texas will be the real big beneficiary of the bill itself.
You know, we've already seen tech companies expanding here in Texas. How does this legislation affect that process? Who benefits there?
Well, you know, a lot of these tech companies like Samsung, like Micron, like Intel, Texas Instruments, and you know, around the Dallas area, have all been waiting for this legislation to pass. It's been held hostage for 2 years. I'm glad to say it passed yesterday. And they basically told us that if we did not get this done before our recess in August, they would have no alternative but to go offshore. And that would be to the European market or to Asia, where these incentives are being offered to them as well. So this was, if you will, really an emergency form of legislation to get it done now before they went offshore.
Critics of the bill say this is a case of taxpayers funding projects that many tech firms have already committed to. What do you say to people who worry this is corporate welfare?
Well, yeah, it's an odd argument made on both the far right and the far left. Tax incentives have been offered to tech companies for quite some time. Rick Perry did this quite a bit to get businesses in Texas. State and local governments do this all the time. You know, Ronald Reagan offered tax incentives. He got Semitech in Austin up and running with Admiral Emmett back in the day. And so it's really nothing new. But what makes it different in today's world is that when you have China investing $1 trillion in a digital economy, Europe taking our bill, offering these incentives, and Asia, if we want to truly be competitive, we got to be on that playing field. And without these incentives, they will go offshore because they have a duty to their shareholders.
We're seeing the effect of the chip shortage now. How soon will Americans see any benefit from this legislation?
I mean, right, if you go to buy a car, right, you see there aren't as many chips. You know, as I look at some of the weapons we're trying to put into Ukraine, like the Switchblade 600s, we don't have the chips. That's pretty scary when the United States of America has a shortage of weapon systems because of chips. And so, it takes about 1.5 years to build these fabrication plants, which is why it's so vitally important we passed it now and got it done now.
Congressman, thanks for being with us.
Thanks, Josh. Appreciate it.